Stefano, should we start?
Yeah.
It's like quarter, almost.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if we should start also on YouTube.
Okay.
We have even 6 viewers.
Hmm? On the last, can you hear a sound?
Hi everyone. Welcome to this lecture about web design. I'm sorry for the inconvenience since I'm not in the class with you, but I hope the lecture will be great anyway. Today we will see how to structure a website. Even if the name of the lecture is web design, people may think that well, web design is just coding to design a website. But when we create a website, we have to think of creating a house. So, like the first step to create a house, actually, the architect started to design the house on paper, and this is what we should do. In fact, as I discussed this with some people on Facebook, this course will be not just about it's not about making a software how to build a website, but it's more about actually how to structure a website. Because even if you are a great coder and a web designer, even if you don't have a good structure, your website will be completely useless. In order to do this, we will go through 2 assignments. The first one is create a web page with at least 3 modes. The page has to be built for a fictive company or a fictive NGO that will be assigned to this lecture. And what you have to do is you have to create a website and for this company or NGO, and you have to prepare 20-minute presentation where you have to present and explain your website. You have to describe and explain why you use a specific design, specific modes, composition, images, colors, typography, and logo. Here are the keywords that you have to think about when you build your website. And the second is creating your own advertisement. You have to create the advertisement for the same company or NGO. And this can be everything you want. It can be, for example, a newspaper, a sticker, a poster, a movie clip, or a radio spot, or what. You have to decide how to promote your company. And in this case, you have to prepare a 10-minute presentation where you have to present and explain your advertisement. You have to focus on why you decide to use that specific modes, so why you use a flicker instead of poster instead of movie clip. You have also in this case you have to explain why you use this kind of images, the color, this kind of font, the logo. And also in this case, you have to go through these keywords in order to create your advertisements.
Stefano.
You already saw
Stefano.
Jan's lecture what is communication.
Stefano, can you hear me?
Yeah?
I just wonder, maybe there are some questions in the audience.
Okay.
They have some questions regarding the task.
Yeah, it's just that before the keywords and one is like 2 days in between. Yeah, I mean,
The deadlines for the first one and the second one, can you repeat them?
After is the meter. But the deadline, the first one is the 3rd.
can you just upload
The 10th.
later?
He will upload it.
Just because it's 2 days between one
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it?
Hmm?
It's the 10th of March and the 12th of April.
And the 12th of March, yes.
Is it possible to do both in 2 days?
But you wouldn't work the 2 days
Yeah,
just on the second assignment. You would just, because both tasks are interrelated between each other. So the information that you will use for the web page, you will use probably in the advertisement that you will upload, and maybe even you will already use the poster on the web page, as some people did already. Mm. Some other questions? Okay, Stefano, go on.
According to Jan's definition, we know that communication is the sharing of content X between a sender Y and a recipient Z using expression W and a medium Q in environment E with a proposed function F. So, in this case, multimodal communication is the sharing of a content X between a sender Y and a recipient Z using more than one sensory modality W and more than one physical medium Q simultaneously in environment E with a proposed function F. So, one of the goals of this course is also to show how multimodality can improve your web page and also your advertisement. What you have to do is you have to implement multimodality in your advertisement and your web page. So you have to think about the sender Y that is you and the recipient Z that is the public. You have to share a content X is the information that you have to share, and you have to use more than one sensory modality. For the web page, let's say that you have to use 2 different sensory modalities that basically are the visual sensory modality and the auditory sensory modality. And the physical medium, of course, is the light for the visual sensory modality and the air for the auditory modality. You have to think also about the environment and especially the purpose of why we are using this to share the information that we want to share. We have 5 different sensory modalities, as you know. And now there are different, let's say, different ways to talk about multimodality. And I think the best way is divided sensory modality and modes. For example, sensory modality are vision, auditory, somatic sensing, gustatory, and the different modes, for example, for vision are written words, images, video images, sign, alphabet. I don't know if you want more, you can use more modes. So it's important in your website you have to use at least 3 different modes. For example, you can use written words, images, and music. But you can use at least 3 of these. Okay. Now let's start to talk about website design. Some of you told me that they are interested in learning how to use software for Dreamweaver. We will use a website builder. Actually, I was looking at Dreamweaver, and I can say that is not so different from a website builder. Of course, a website builder has more limitations, but for our purpose, I think it is a great tool, and we should not undervalue these tools because also it's the same like Dreamweaver is like evolution of coding. So when you use Dreamweaver, you don't have to code. And this is a website builder, a program that makes it easier to build a website. They incorporate design tools, content delivery systems, search engines, and content creation, and more. I can say that they are improving a lot every year. For I can say that they are great tools. The website is easy, but of course, to build your website, you can use the software or the website if you're a coder, you can code everything and do whatever you want. Even if that's my suggestion. We need an American web hosting service that feature drag and drop website builder. It works on PC, Mac, and Linux computer, and they are very easy to use. I will teach you how to use it during the workshop. And you can use also website builder that you can look for in the internet. Someone you have to pay to use it, and we believe it's free. And there are some reasons that you have to use it more than that. However, I will show you how to use code to create these tools for free. So, if you are good with coders, you can also use the code inside the website builder. Here are the dates of the workshop. It's divided in 2 big groups. From topics is from 10 to 12, and 7 to 12 is from 13 to 15. Okay, now I will show the companies in the and you have to create the website advertisement for these companies or NGOs. So I suggest you to find down what have the company you have to create.
Oh, you get right into that boss center. I should not to do that. My boss. We have the right up our alley. I wish I had a music back.
Question. You might repeat it again. Yeah. Is it a must for them to follow the companies that you have assigned to them?
Yes. I was thinking about this to if let you decide the company that you have to work for, but after I decided to actually assign to each group a company. This is because in the world you cannot actually decide the company that you like. The majority of them cannot decide the company. So if you are a web designer, a company just come to you and say, "Oh, can you create a website for a company?" So you have to do a kind of research about this company, because as I will show you after, it's not so easy to structure a website. You don't have just to design from zero, but you have to search information, to think about the possible user, to think about the public, to think about the role that you have to use. So I prefer
Okay, we have some more questions.
I have two questions. One, the reboot instance, it's like you choose a domain like beauty and relaxant spa. Should we buy one?
It's okay.
We can have the regular one.
Yeah, that's okay.
And the second question is the one about the three modes. What do you mean? Do you expect to have like music playing in the background of the website, or like the three modes?
Stefan, explain the modes again.
The modes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. I go back. Wait. With modes, are different ways to use sensory modalities.
Yeah, but like on the website, do you expect us to? Because we can't have the braille alphabet obviously in the website.
Yeah. So they mean that they kind of have smell, taste, and maybe they can have actually have touch. If it will.
Do we have to have sound, or what do you expect them up at that point? Or just do a standard one, like we see that, like we have the beauty and spa one. Do we look at others? Do we research to be similar to them, or do we have to follow like we have to have music in the website?
No, the idea of the assignment that you should have at least 3 different modes. There. So Stephanie, explain again what do you mean by modes?
Yeah, modes I mean like written words, images, video images, spoken words. Because of course, I think you cannot use somatic sensory modality, gustatory and olfaction in a website.
Yes.
So you can use two different modalities, vision and auditory, and at least 2 different modes. They can be, for example, written words is a mode, and spoken is another mode. Because actually you can communicate the same things in, for example, if you use the sign alphabet for deaf people, you can communicate the same things with spoken words. Sorry, with the in this case, you will use the visual modality, but you will use the different modes.
So you got it.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody go. One more question was somewhere
Yes.
in the back. Oh.
About the content of the webpage. Do we have to see what should stand on the webpage, or do we get instructions if we just look up we want that information on the webpage now create it, or do we
Do they have to choose the content for the web page, or you suggest them for some content?
No. They can suggest the content. For example, we have here a in the U, of course, they can mention the name of the band, the style of the band, the genre of music, and whatever. What the website but after you are free to decide the history, you are free to decide the music. Is it okay?
Okay. How detailed content should be?
It's up to you.
Should they have one page, or should they have several pages?
They should have several pages. So they should
Several
have
pages.
Menu with, for example, about music band, you can have a page related to the history of the music band, to, I don't know, concerts, to they can include a music video if they want, or whatever they want.
Several pages, you mean at least 2?
I don't want to give a number. It's up to you. But of course, I think a company, or in this case, a music band, with just one page. It has to be one.
At least one page, not at least several pages.
It's up to them, but I don't think it's enough for one page.
Okay. One page is enough. If you can go for several, go for several. But one is enough.
No, yes, it's enough, but it's up to them. I don't think one page is enough.
Yeah. I just know. I just mean that they should understand the requirement for the assignment. Okay. So one page minimum. Yes. I probably have it yet. Girls, can you just try to keep silent? It's really hard to hear everything, and when you're talking, it's almost impossible for me to hear everything. Yes.
I'm not going to be confused because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like we can do it in the way that we want, to whatever the audience, but we have to like choose certain kind of typography, images, and content. So my question is, without everything being given to us, how does it represent a challenge to our brain and our creativity? I mean, I can just go to whatever website, copy the content, and do it. It's like, for me, this assignment is not a strategy. I mean, it's almost authentic. You know what I mean?
Yep. Stefano, have you heard the question?
No.
No? So, they mean that they haven't gotten any brief information about the company, but they got just the company.
Yeah.
So, and they just wonder what would be the challenge for them doing this type of assignment, because they can just go for the other web page, for example, of this kindergarten, and just copy the content and to provide it to you as a result of the assignment. So
basically,
speak up.
Okay, it's not like research about the company, but is role in structure. a website, and after I will show how to structure. So you can actually take as examples our website. It's not very good for you if you don't go in fast. Maybe you will pass the assignment, but it's not very useful for you if you don't learn how to structure a website. And structure a website means think about the words that I have to use. The kind of public, which kind of images I should put in my website, and of course you can use images that you can find in the internet, or you can shoot some photos if you want. That is actually the goal. The goal is to think about how I should structure it. For example, for a restaurant, with your groupmates, you should think, okay, let's say it's a restaurant. We should make it a luxury restaurant. So, which kind of images should we put? Should we make it just like a pizzeria? Should we make it like a chain of restaurants? It's up to you. But important that you should think about how to structure it.
Mm-hmm. Are you satisfied with that? Sorry?
No, I didn't.
But the core idea that you have a company, the brief of a particular company, you can do it yourself. So you can perfectly understand who is your audience. And then the challenge for you actually to put down the web page that will be effective, working for that particular audience, considering different modalities, because mainly it's of course a multimodal communication. And how with the different modalities you communicate the core idea of the company, of your product, of your services, and so on. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, please.
With the presentation, so maybe I will answer during the presentation your doubts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, more question. One more question.
We can use some sort of pictures like for music bands. So we can use pictures from the internet, etc. Copyright things that it's okay.
They wonder about the copyright.
Yeah, and you don't have to publish your website or national institution related problems. So you don't have to buy for and you're allowed to use images from internet. And or you can, for example, just shoot a photo or create by your own or take it from another website or MP3 or whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. So what you wanted to say that you don't publish your web page. So we use it just internally, so it wouldn't go out to the internet actually. Okay, more questions? Yes. Will we put the presentation to the guild today?
Yes,
And the slides, will you put it on guild?
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, good. More questions? Okay, you can go on.
Okay. Here I will present some suggestions about how to create a successful website. The first thing you have to do is start on planning your project on paper. You should think, what is the goal of my website? What does it offer? Who are the possible users? what I need to include, and which information I want to share. You have to think also about the keywords. They are very important for search engine optimization. And this is the goal of the assignment. So they say that think about restaurant. I should think, so, okay, my website should represent, should promote this kind of restaurant. What I want to offer, what I want to share, in which way. And once you answer this question, you can start to create a structure for your website. Yeah, I think that many of us had the experience doing a website and don't maybe understand the website. This, or you don't find the information that you're looking for. This because many times the websites are created without any structure, without thinking about the public. So the best way to create a structure is to create a menu. So start to create groups and subgroups. In order to do this, you have to use understandable names or labels. That's really easy and get inspiration from other websites. Another suggestion is to use few fonts and color. Use the same font for the title, for the subtitle, for the paragraph. Don't use too much color and use the right color. For example, if I create the website for Coca-Cola, most probably I will use colors like red and white. So the colors should transmit the information about your product, about your brand. Another thing people are talking about Dreamweavers and Flash. If you notice, if you go around the internet today, if you go around the website, actually you see that there are not so many animations anymore. So, for example, 10 years ago or also 5 years ago, people used to use more animation. But animation makes the website heavy, and actually they don't have SEO, search engine optimization. And so if you want to use the animation and sound, you should think about, okay, it's very necessary to use this animation. Sometimes it is, sometimes animation are very nice, but I don't know if you sometimes when you open a website, there is the intro. I used to skip this because they don't help to find what I'm looking for. And think about it before. The text should be long or short. Should they give more importance to images, to the text, to the video, to the sound? Which should I be formal? You have to think about it. Creating a website for a kindergarten and creating a website for luxury hotels is completely different. One should influence parents, the other should influence another kind of public. And remember to use the keywords. So there are some keywords that are very important for your website. And another thing that you have to do, even if you don't have to buy a domain, I would like that you think about the domains that you want to use. Everyone knows the difference between the title of the website and the domains. Okay, the domain is like www.whatever.com. And you should think about it. And in the presentation, you also should explain why you decided to use this kind of domains. The domain sometimes doesn't have to be the name of the brand. For example, if I have a little shop in Gothenburg that sells, I don't know, exotic animals that sells reptiles, for example, it can be also www.gothenburgreptiles.com. With that, maybe is easier to remember for customers that don't know the name of your shop. Especially if it's a new shop, it's good to have two domains, one that represents that is the name of your shop, and another that represents the product that you sell. This is a very general suggestion, but it's really, really important. Your website must look good. I think no one you won't go to a customer if you have to represent your brand with sloppy clothes and with the wrong dress. Well, the website is your dress, the dress of your brand. Imagine if you have to go out in Amsterdam for a dinner, you don't know any restaurant in Gothenburg. How you will choose the restaurant? Most probably you will go in Google, you will search a restaurant in Gothenburg, if you don't know the name of the restaurant in Gothenburg, and you will look the website. And I think you will choose the website that looks better, since you don't have any contact about the restaurant. And most probably you will read also the opinion in TripAdvisor and stuff like that. So really, you have to think about the quality of your website, the images, the video, the sounds. Avoid links that you cannot open or images or video that you cannot open. That is like to dress with the wrong dress during a meeting with a customer. Another thing to do before the website must be easy to navigate. So create a structure. People and users should decide what they are searching for in maximum 2-3 minutes. So as I said, one page is not enough. But too many pages makes the website very hard to navigate. And another thing is when you finish your website, your work is not finished yet. You don't have to do it for the assignment, but it's a suggestion for the future. So you have to tell users that your website is available, that your company exists. Otherwise, you can be the best coder in the world, the best web designer in the world, but if no one will visit your website and it doesn't have a good structure, it's completely useless. And actually, I know many companies, I'm talking about companies with beautiful, useless websites. Beautiful website, you can navigate it if you know the domain. But are very hard to navigate. This is not essential for your assignment, but is essential for the future. You would like to be a designer, web designer, is search engine optimization. As I said, your website is useless if no one can find it. Okay, as I said before, keywords are extremely important. When you structure your website, you should think about few keywords. Let's say around 4, 5, 6, not too many. 6 are maybe too much, but around 4 or 5 keywords that your website. These are the keywords that people should write when they are searching for a product. For example, tropical fish, hotel Roma, Italian recipes. I wrote here Keyphrase is a composition of keywords. Your content has to include your key phrases with a density between 1 and 7%. You have to write key phrases from 1 to 7 100 words. This because Google and the search engines are not able to see animation, are not able to see images, are not able to hear sounds and to see video. So, putting a lot of animation, sounds, images in a website doesn't improve your Google ranking. This is extremely important. So, every time you have to write the right words in order the users can find you in search engines. And as I said before, you should a lot about the keywords you want to use. Here there is an example. Let's say I have a shop that sells tropical fish. The title that I can put in the web page is like tropical fish, because I'm selling tropical fish. But if I want to improve the key phrases tropical fish, I should repeat it as in another sentence, like in the subtitle. We sell food for tropical fish. So tropical fish is a key phrase for me. Are you following me? Are you understanding?
Yes.
Okay. It's important also to insert the user phrases in text title and meta description of your page. Text title is the phrases that often appears on the up bar of your browser. Instead, meta description is the description that appears on the search engine. For example, like here, I don't know, if I search tropical fish, okay, this is the meta description. Avvisi, no, okay, this is in Italian, and avvisi i nostri clienti, blah blah blah, and this is the title. They are very important for SEO. So you should think about keywords and also how do you want to describe your website. Another suggestion that I can give you is you don't have to do it for the assignment, but it's just a suggestion for your future. If you want to create a website, you should also create other websites that are inherent to your main one. For example, if I sell tropical fish, I can create a website that's for dangerous fish. something like that. It's related to your website, to your Google ranking and your SEO. And of course, use the social media to improve your search engine optimization. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever are fundamental to help your company to be visible. Another important thing is remember to update your website. No one wants to visit all the website. Your website is like the dress of your dressing for a meeting with your customers. No one wants to go to a meeting with all the sloppy dress. So you actually see if a website is old. And again, animation don't improve your SEO. So when you use animation, video images, sounds, you have to think how to do it. Don't make your website too heavy and make it useful. Always you have to think about if I have a customer, what I'm looking for in this website. Now here we can talk about the logo, because for your advertisement, and of course you can include it also in your website, you have to create a logo. What time do you want to take a break?
Yes.
Okay, we can be back in 15 minutes.
Let's say 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay?
10 minutes. 10 minutes break.
Tomorrow, you promise.
I wouldn't tell you. Because she wouldn't know.
No, I don't know if I am. You graduated last year?
Actually, it was like,
Weebly is not on that channel.
no. Like, it's just actually wanted to answer, actually, if they just put it like that, and remember you told them actually how it how it's check. Quickly, you know, you can complete it whole page. So we just go. But then the new word, we didn't know how much will be. So like, it's pretty weird to do like one really on time because you never know. Actually, if you really want
No, I like it. I don't think I don't want to bring
Yeah. Yes.
Can we start?
Oh yeah. Guys, sit down. We're starting. You're here or you're there? Stefano, there are some girls leading. Just remember their faces. I will zoom. Wait a second. When you have presentation for this assignment, actually.
Can you put that or down the camera? Okay, perfect.
Better?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now let's talk about logos. Because I would like that you create also the logo for your companies or NGO. What is a logo? The logo basically is a symbol, or you can say also it can be an icon that is adopted from an organization to identify the product, the unit that can be everything. It can be composed, as I said, by a symbol or icon, or it can be composed by the name of the organization. For example, here we can see Twitter, IBM, and Microsoft. Okay, when you create a logo, as well for the website, you have to think about the type of the company you want to promote. And when you create a logo, you have always to think, so what I want to transmit. You're studying communication, so the transmission of the information is the most important thing. So you have to think which symbol I want to use, which color. What is the best color? Which is the best color that that can promote, that can promote the product. Here I am presenting different kind of logos about cars. Now I ask you, which kind of information can you get from these logos? Any answer?
What was it? Did you get the question?
What's the most refers to? Like the Ferrari has a horse, the horse is fast, therefore
Oh yeah.
our car is fast.
Can you hear the answer? The answer is.
No, can you please repeat?
I said Ferrari has a horse as a symbol. A horse is fast, therefore the Ferrari is fast.
Horse fast, Ferrari fast. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's very, as you see, it's very common. Use animals such as the horse, bulls, jaguar, and the other. I don't know the name, like a kind of goat.
But you should, Stefano.
Yeah.
But you should also mention that the use of animals can be a bit tricky because of the different cultural interpretations. That the same animals can have different meanings and the connotations in different cultures. While in one specific market, maybe it will be a brilliant idea, while in the other it will be a failure.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. In fact, here, culture is essential thing, because the logo actually should be perceived by all people, despite their culture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting that the Germans brands, all the other they are using, let's say that are using the animals, but German brands they use this kind of they use geometric symbols.
Uh-huh.
I think I don't know. I don't have actually an answer for this, but maybe it can be interpreted as a cultural. I don't know. It's something about culture. The German culture want to transmit. Usually, geometric symbols are used for mechanical and for companies that work with precision.
We have a comment on that.
Yeah?
Then I can just explain the logo of BMW, which stands for Bayerische Motorenwagen. The round thing is representing the wheel, and the blue and white inside is representing Bavaria. Because blue and white are our Bavarian colors, representing the beautiful blue sky and the clouds.
Yeah, lovely, lovely, great. It was an explanation. It was an explanation of the BMW.
Yeah?
The black represents the wheel, and the colors inside, the blue and white, is the symbols of Bavaria.
Oh, yeah. And actually, the symbol is the symbol of the city. It's very important because also, for example, in Alfa Romeo icon and also in the Porsche, there is in Porsche, for example, there is a horse, and it's the symbol of speed gun. So
Okay.
you have to think about what you want to promote with your logo. What do you want to transmit?
Mm-hmm.
And I think this can be an interesting area if you want to write your thesis about cultures and multimodality. And, yeah, because here actually visual, of course, visual modality, but as we will see after, logos and brands are always, they can match also with sounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we have more questions?
Questions, reflections, comments? Yep.
Does that mean that we need to create some kind of logo by ourselves?
Yes. That was what he started with. Okay. Yeah, they asked if they need to make logo themselves. I said yes.
Yeah.
More questions, comments? Okay, no. Please go on.
And of course, here you will see using bad logo can lead to unpleasant incidents. And here there are some bad logo, I think, that people put for their brands. And of course, they can transmit the wrong idea, especially in different cultures. So when you produce the logo, remember that the logo has to be easy to produce and reproduce. And the logo has to be easy to understand. As we say, they have to be easy to understand in each culture. And it have to be easy to remember. So you have to build a logo. Don't make it hard logo to understand. Make it very, very easy. And the logo has to be original. So avoid existing logos. And think about also a slogan that have to match with your logo. So in this case, we can see also different modes. of visual modality, because we have images and we have slogans that are written words. A slogan is a memorable motto phrase used in a political, commercial, religious, and other contexts as a repetitive expression of an idea or purpose. So we have the symbol and the slogan that won't transmit the same idea. And here now I will show some of famous slogans. I think you can match it with their brands. Do you recognize all the brands?
The happiest place on earth, what it stands for?
Disney World. And yeah, if you think like, for example, it's different. Now it's not used so much anymore, but was largely used by Apple. And if you think about, of course, the Apple and the things different, you may think about Isaac Newton, that he started to think about gravity in a different way. You start to ask to yourself the question about gravity. So he was thinking differently by other people. And of course, they have the place on the wall on the earth. I think if you have been in Disney World or you're in Disney, you can understand. Or connecting people also is the slogan of Nokia. So this transmits the idea of the purpose of Nokia, what they want to do. So the slogan should be short, maximum 5 to 8 words. Should be easy to remember. Should be composed by easy words and common expressions. So it should be understandable by each culture. It's interesting that I didn't put on the presentation, but it's interesting that not often companies change the slogan in different cultures, but they try to keep the same logo. And they should clearly refer to the product. Of course, it should underline the quality of your product. As I said before, here comes the logo is often put together with sounds. And of course, in order to make the brand easier to remember, sometimes the logo is measured with sounds. Can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
In this case, I think even if you don't see the brand, but you hear the sound, you can recognize the product. And this is a very nice way to make product however, even if multimodality is a great instrument to stimulate performance, today the website tend to avoid any kind of sounds. If you navigate on the internet, you will see that today websites they avoid sounds, especially if you compare with a few years ago. Even then music websites, or if you go also, for example, in Coca-Cola or McDonald's, there are no sounds there. And for example, video images, videos are available just if you click on the video. So they let the users to be able to activate or deactivate the sound of the video. This is also, as I said, you have to improve every time your website, because also the website, they have different styles, and there is a moda that follow the website. Sometimes are more in website with backgrounds, white, and of course the website they develop a lot. Now we still have half an hour, and in the half hour I would like that you can start to work with groupmates and think about your group's company or NGO, and start to plan on paper the structure of your website. So the first thing that I suggest to you is to think about keywords. And you should also think about if people, of course this is a you have to think if people already know or not your company. So you have to think about, okay, if a famous company is a big company that came to me to ask to build a website, or it's a small shop that is available just on a small territory. And as I said before, you have to be extremely important to think about if the company works on a big or a small territory. You have to think about the possible users. And in the end, you have to talk about how multimodality and different modes can help the users of your website. So you have to think about which kind of music, which kind of images I want to put in. Okay? I'll be here until the end of the lecture if you have any questions.
Here?
Yeah, with my soul.
We have a question.
Yeah.
Please.
More focused on the website design or on the organization design. Because the time period we're going to spend 3 times as many hours designing the company, and then the website is like a flop.
Stefna, please comment. What should they spend more time on, designing organization or designing the web page?
No, the design of the organization, they don't have to spend so much time there. They can just have, for example, okay, my company is a very big chain of hotels, so they already know that people know brands like, for example, Hilton hotels. And or of course, you can think in the other way, you can think a very small hotel, no one knows us, but we are very special for some reason, and you want it. So I suggest you to spend time thinking about the structure and thinking about why I want to use this kind of structure to compare to my company.
Yes, but the structure has to be congruent to the kind of organization. And we still need a corporate image to decide the kind of structure that the website should have.
That's correct.
And
but
where we can find the pictures online, but the logo would still be original.
Yes. So what was the answer? That you should spend more time on designing the web page rather than on designing organization itself. So the brief outline, what the organization actually is, and the rest spend for the web page.
Yeah.
So you don't need to go for real specific things for the organization. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't spend too much time in thinking about their strength, the history about your organization. Think something easy. But the important was just to show me that you know how to structure a website, how to use, why you decide to use this kind of code.
Okay. One more question.
Yeah. Stefaniano! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I have a question about the logo thingy. If you have any tips on any good website for where you can find like good tutorials or like paint. I mean, what should we use?
Have you heard the question?
Usually you use very basic tools since I can show to you, for example,